I did it again. I always do that. I don't know why I keep my thing on mute. Sorry. What's going on, faithful? What's going on, guys?
What's going on, man?
We're
What's not
here.
going on? That's good.
What's going on, faithful? How you guys doing? And we are live right now. Sorry, my phone's going off. I know I should have muted by now, but I didn't. There you go. We are live right now on major platforms, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. And you can see that right there. And then if you like to come join the show, call my number right there or by video, go to the comment section. They're in there already. Just go to the comment section, look for StreamYard link, and you'll see the link. It's ready to use. Just go in there, click the link. It'll pop up your screen. It'll say display name. Just put your name, whatever Twitter handle you have, just put it in there and enter studio, and I'll see it pop right in. All right? That's how we're doing that. Now, of course, I'm going to welcome one of my brothers, Jizzle. What's up, buddy? What's up? And
What's up,
Mark and Lawrence, if they're going to come in, they'll come in a little later. If not, then they probably up applications, or unless they're too happy and they don't want to come on because they're celebrating too much.
And that's a good reason as well.
Gotcha. And of course, you got anything else you want to say, man, about how your day's been going or what? What's going on, bud?
Man, it couldn't went no better. I wanted us to be the first game I had to endure Tampa Bay and Eagles, and it was like, man, I saw how that game was going because the part of me wanted the Eagles to win so we can get the winner of the Cardinals and the Rams game. But then once I saw how that game was landsliding, I was like, let me just drink because the nerves are a little bit sketchy going into this game. But now that it's over, the nerves are back corrected. Big shout out to how we painted the Valley red or Dallas red or Arlington, better yet, red. And all the people that went out there and big ups to them, the soldiers on the front line. So, but yeah, my day, my night, and going to the end of this weekend and going to Martin Luther King that we most get off. It's been a good run.
And I know we have a special guest, one of our special guests. I know there's two of them. We have one special guest that's in here right now, but he still got an audio, or not audio, but video off. So you know who you are. You're in the stream right now. You let me just give me a thumbs up when you come back. Just give me a thumbs up when you're ready to come in, bud. All right, and I'll welcome you inside the right way. All right, man. If you can hear me, that's the way I'm gonna do it. All right, bud. All right. And I think he just gave me a private message. I'm gonna go to that. So go ahead, Jizzle, man. Talk a little about the game, and I'm sure we'll be hearing it still. So if you don't mind,
the game really came down to like whatever all the chirping was about was like not so much on the Niners side, but the Cowboys. All they heard coming into this game was what the physicality and what we were going to bring. And they got tired of hearing about it. They were like, what are we going to bring? And it led to a couple chirping.
Your boy Sonny.
That's my boy Sonny, yeah, right there. He could jump in at any time. Hey, but all it was about was the physicality, and so it led to some chirping about Mika Parsons saying, hey, man, there's a bully on every block. Whoop-de-whoop. We good. Like, but they weren't good. Like, it's easy saying to a person that's not getting bullied, you're not really getting bullied. You know what I mean? To a person that's getting bullied. But that person that's going against real bullies, facing real bullies every day, hey, you know what I mean? They telling you. Bullies are real.
I got
bullies
you.
Are real.
Now I'm gonna bring on the first special guest, and here he is. Come on in there, bud. Carl, I knew you're there. You told me you're ready, so I brought you in.
It's good morning over here. It's 3 o'clock in the morning to be precise. But I've just got one thing to say. How about them Cowboys?
No.
Yo, now I gotta bring one of our brothers in. He finally made it back. What's up, Troy? What's up, my brother? Yes.
What up? What up?
Hey, what's up, Troy, bro?
What's up, my guy? What's up?
Hey, nothing finer than the Niner, bro.
Nothing finer, man. Nothing finer. Let's go. Woo,
So
what a
happy,
game.
so happy you guys being here. So happy to see you, Carl. Thank you for coming on, man. Thank you. And wait for Sonny. Wait for Sonny to come in as one of Jizzle's boys, but I don't see him in here yet. So as soon as he gets in here, I'll pop him in. What's up, Troy? What's up, bud?
Man, we freaking did it.
You look good, man. You look good. You look good, man. That's good,
thank
man.
you. Thank you.
No problem, man. No problem, brother.
Every day trying to get better,
So I'm gonna give the floor to Carl right now and say what you gotta say. Go right ahead, do your thing, man. Give you a floor.
Oh, well, fuck the Cowboys for starters. The walking double bubble that is Mike McCarthy once again can't manage time to save his life, and the inability to actually discipline his team when needed to in the most pivotal game of your actual season. It was just a catalogue of flipping errors from the Cowboys side of things. But the Niners took full advantage, played bully ball, ran the ball down their throat. Jimmy G made productive throws. The interception was a backbreaker, and I thought that was the turning point in the game while we were doing our stream. But as the game wore on, I just thought the Cowboys I thought they were going to sneak it at the end, and then they completely fucked themselves over with that with the final play or the quarterback draw with 14 seconds to go, no timeouts. I mean, Jesus. I don't know how you could.
Really
I don't know how you
really
could.
good game though. After that interception, my everything changed for me too. Where I was cooking, doing the whole thing, trying to make two things happen, serve two masters, so to speak. And then I looked around and I saw him throw that inexplicable pick. And I'm like, here we go, Jimmy. This is what you do. This is what you do. And it brought me to a place where I was like, okay, he brought us this far, but he's gonna reveal his spots like a leopard. You know what I mean? He's gonna always show his spots. Once he come off that grass, he's gonna show you his spots. And he did. And just thank God it didn't cost us the game, because these are the things like that, like people that are Jimmy G stands, they'll be like, whoa, why do you guys hate Jimmy G? He's been this, he's been that. But are you guys watching the game? Are you guys watching and living it through it in real time and understanding it? He gives, but he taketh away too. That's in the Bible. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Yep. It's madness, man. The way he just roller coasters us, our emotions,
Troy,
right?
I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna put it up. I already fixed it already too.
Here we go.
Ready? Here we go.
3. Yes.
That's all I have to say.
That's it, baby.
That part. Hey, man.
That's it.
I wish we could all do a fist bump. Like, man, there it goes. Like Voltron.
Boom.
Like, there we go.
That's right, man.
Love it. 3 is
I changed as soon as I got on the computer. I changed it real quick.
Absolutely, man. Love it,
man. Love it. I do. You guys nervous about Green Bay? First question I'm gonna ask you guys.
No, I'm not nervous about anything, but we're not going to be able to take over their field. That team is owned by the fans, so you can't take over that. It's a 20-year wait list to be on their season ticket list. No one's selling their tickets. You'd be lucky to get 30 Niner fans in that bitch. You know what I mean? So we got to go in the cold tundra and do it. But our heritage, we've done it with Colin Kaepernick. Went in there and did it. We got guys that show precedent. We go in there and we win in that thing. The line right
now is 5.5. So
McFleur knows that he's a Kyle Shanahan protege, but we got part ownership of Lambeau Field too. We own.
That's right.
The Packers.
Fact. Yes, we do. Yeah, the line is 5.5.
Not saying we're gonna win. Not saying we're gonna win, but we own them. So why can't we?
Well, yeah. Why can't we? I mean, why not us, right? Why not us, man?
Who got it better than
nobody?
Well, the last time you played Green Bay was in week 3, I believe, and you lost 30-27, but that was because of 2 miscues on the defensive side of the ball. Nothing to do with Jimmy G or anything like that. I just think the injuries that it's sustained so far to Nick Bosa,
Fred
Fred
Yeah.
Warner, and your other defensive end guy, I can't remember. Oh, Willis, that was it. Need to see how those injuries pan out, because I think if you don't have Nick Bosa for that game, it will be a problem.
Well, he'll be there. It was a concussion. He'll be clear by next week.
If it's a concussion, then fine. But I'm just worried about the other two. I'm sorry, I've got the Pittsburgh game going on behind.
Warner came back in the game and played.
Yeah, yep. Warner came back into the game. Yeah, but Willis, we don't know what his situation is.
Who? Jordan Willis?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't even need him, bro.
Fact.
We're good.
We good.
He could get hurt more. He could fall on something sharp. We good.
That's right, baby.
Hey, it's nothing finer than being a Niner.
All those cowgirl fans are crying, fighting each other.
Taking their feelings. My boy, I tried to call,
man.
I was trying to call my boy. I was trying to let him get over the grief. I called a mutual friend, and he just happened to be on the phone. And he said, "We're schemers." And he kept saying that, and I'm like, "Bro, I was trying to call a mutual friend. I didn't know you were on the phone. I didn't want to hurt his feelings or anything like that." You know, cowgirls get their panties in a bunch under their skirts, you know. And I was like, "Bro, I'm sorry. I was gonna let you have time to grieve over this. I'm calling a mutual," and I was, you know, just calling him, talking about the game and how he won. And then he said, "You guys ain't nothing but schemers." And he said it so many times. I said, "Man, I'd rather be a schemer than a dreamer." So I had to hit him with the limit, bro. Hey.
Hit him with it. I love it.
Hit him with it one time.
Pure truth right there. Yeah, this win was huge. I love it. Against the Cowgirls, I love it. I mean, that's what they deserve. They deserve a loss. Even with them trying to screw us over with that freaking moving the ball back, and oh my gosh. Are you kidding me with that, man? And then adding more time on the clock, and wow.
Love that hat, Carl. Love that hat, man. You got me going now, man. You got me.
I put it on just to troll Cowboys fans when they lose. So because I would go the full Stephen A. shebang with the cigar, but I don't own a cigar, so I have to.
Yes.
I have to make it as it is. This is also my festival. This is also my music festival hat as well. So
you know, Skip Bayless crying tonight.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. I fuck with it. All right.
Yeah, Skip Bayless crying tonight. I love it. I love that, boy. He is. Woo. And now he owes Shannon Sharp a bunch of Diet Mountain Dews and everything. I love it. You know?
Now, I know this is only supposed to be the Overreaction Interaction show, but I got to ask a couple of questions, though, about what the hell about that game at the end. What was the deal? The first thing that caught my eye, we could have ended the game with a quarterback sneak.
Yeah.
What was it? Please, Jizzle, Troy, and Carl, if you have any answers on this, let me know. Please. It got me. Why the hell did Trent Williams move from left to right and cost us that friggin' that false start?
I'm gonna let you guys go. I have nothing.
Dude.
No idea, but it was frustrating. Like, what the hell is going on?
I saw that too, and I have no idea, and I'm not gonna act like I know.
Yeah.
That's like really smart, like outsmarting yourself, in my opinion.
Yep.
But I'm not a coach,
panic
so,
set in,
you know, I can't really say. So that's like, to me, trying to be the smartest guy in the room, and you're still trying to figure out who's the dumbest guy in the room. But when you're trying to figure out the dumbest guy in the room is, you know what the saying goes, right? You're that guy.
Yeah, I don't know about that, because when I seen him move from it was next to center and next to the I guess it was guard. Yeah. He moved over. I was like, I wonder if Kyle's trying to trick the defense on that. And then we're going to do a runaround. Don't do a runaround. We're only inches away from it.
It was either that or the Dallas's defense had changed formation and Shanahan must have spotted it and then he moved up Trent Williams around. But I didn't even see a formation change by the Cowboys. So I'm a little bit perplexed into why they moved Trent Williams further upwards.
All right, we got our second special guest. Carl's the first one. And Jizzle, here comes your man.
What's cracking,
Jizzle, what's good? Hey.
You already know what it is. Bang, bang, Nutter Gang, son.
Yeah.
Good, man. Good. You know, Sonny, do whatever you got to do. Say your piece. Go right ahead, man.
All right, for sure, man. Hey, first, I lost my voice over this shit. But you know what? Jimmy G is actually really solid. The only thing I didn't like is that he started to telegraph his passes.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see Debo do a little bit more, though. You know what I mean? I want to see Debo a little more on the receiving side, not so much the running side. And Bosa gave me a heart attack today.
Man. I almost had a heart attack, too, because I was like, man, did you really out for the whole game? And I was hoping it wasn't like a stinger, like a neck thing, but it turned out to just be a concussion. So he'll be back next week, most likely, and we'll be back with everybody.
I still don't feel good about it, though. I still don't feel good about it. But I tell you this, though, man. When I woke up this morning, I had this feeling deep down that my Niners is about to win. Yes. But then when I seen the Cowboys come out, like, I don't know if you guys watched the entrance to the Buffalo Bills game. I mean, that was like a great entrance because they had like this, like the Bills and the little Buffaloes out there with red eyes and the smoke's coming out. But the Cowboys didn't have nothing. The Niners had the swag to get the bag.
That's right. Fact. Let's go, baby.
Fact.
Let's go.
Hey, Sonny, I know you just joined, but what was your answer? Do you have an answer for that? But I said about Trent Williams, why he moved over for? You have an answer for that?
No, I didn't hear you what you say about Trent Williams. What did you say about Trent?
Again, Ryan.
He moved from left to right on the line. Dude, it cost us mostly to kill the game.
I would never move a left tackle.
No,
never in my life.
Thank you.
That is like the stupidest thing. I don't want to say the stupidest. Because, I mean, when we sat in that cover 2 and not went to the player, I was over here getting pissed off. Because, you know what? A cover 2 is a zone. But when you see somebody that's open, go to the player. Don't sit in the zone too long. But if Trent is going to move, the left tackle is the most important piece of the offensive line. That was foolish, man. That was absolutely foolish.
No, seriously, though. It wasn't a run. It was a quarterback sneak. So no motion shouldn't have happened at all anyway. All it was is the quarterback sneaks. All it was. Hike the ball, had 2 guys behind you, push you towards the first down. That's mostly what it is. It was only an inch or 2. That was it. And he had the first down too. He had it. So I don't know if that was Kyle's thing or Jimmy saw something or maybe Trent Williams was on the wrong side. So I don't know what it was.
Nah, Trent too smart to be on the wrong side.
Yeah.
So I think that was like a Shanahan. Let me try to do something different.
Yeah.
Kyle,
hey, big up to my boy Scott Gilbert in the comments. Got to keep the motion percentage up. LOL. Yeah, that's my boy Scott. We worked together for a long time, and man, he's passionate too. I'm gonna try to get him on as a guest speaker too later on. But big win, man. Big win.
Come on out if he wants to. He can come on out if he wants to. I got that.
Yeah, you can. Tell him how to come on, Ryan.
Yeah, man. Real easy, man. Scott, just go to the comment section. You'll see the StreamYard link. I'll post a couple more times too, so you can see it. Just go up and down on it so you see a stream link. When you see it, click on the link. Bring yourself in.
Yeah, jump in, Scott. Jump in. Don't be scared. The water's fine.
Water's fine. Hey, absolutely, man. But I tell you this though, man, the Niners going to play Green Bay.
Yep.
I mean, a little nervous. I'm glad they finally made marijuana recreational. So I am like, I will be okay, but I am just like, no, I really didn't want to go to Green Bay though. I really didn't. I was really rooting for the Eagles to beat the Bucks,
Right.
but
I was with you, Sonny.
that didn't
Sonny
happen.
Dizzle. I was with you, bro. Son Dizzle. That's my boy, Son Dizzle.
Honestly, I don't think anybody wants to play us. So, I mean, they can talk all that trash, be like, "Yeah, we at home, it's going to be cold," but you got to think deep down, like,
Tell him, Troy. Tell him,
how you
Troy.
going to stop? How you going to stop our defense? How you going to stop Debo?
You're right. Defense travels well. Defense travels well, and the run game travels well. You can put that in your suitcase and go anywhere.
Anywhere. We got weapons.
And nobody wants to. You're right, Troy. Nobody wants that smoke, but
nobody wants to smoke. Nope.
But yeah, when it's cold outside.
Oh my gosh! No,
it is different. It is different. It is different. Nope. It's different.
Hey, but you know what though? For all the superstition out there, hey, you know what? What's his name? Ryan, I'm glad that you wearing your 90 gear now. You know what? Maybe that was the missing token. But I'll tell you this. Before every game, I over here and watch my little Bang Bang Niner Gang video with E40. I put my gear on, have a little beverage. But you know what, though? Every pregame show, I can have this feeling. And the Niners gave me that feeling today. And I was like, you know what? Right. When they was in the tunnel, they looked like they was about to win.
Right.
And the Cowboys did not have like that look like I'm about to win today. But you know what though? All day, every day. Niner gang.
Hey, Niner gang don't bang. Niner gang don't bang, right?
Hey,
right,
Sonny, are you bouncing off what me and Joseph talked about last night about me not wearing Niner gear? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not gonna go into detail.
It's okay. I'll go to it.
I'm glad to see you wearing some Niner gear though.
Real quick. Yes, people. I don't wear any Niner stuff at all during the game.
That's he didn't say that. Tell the truth.
I don't wear. I swear that I don't wear any Niner gear at all during the game.
That's a superstition, Sonny. That's a superstition. He don't wear.
Soon we won.
The game
this
over.
came on me. This came on me. Soon we won.
That's right.
That came on me. So, and I'll be wearing my special jacket tonight when I'm going to pick my wife up. So, yes.
Right.
Hell yes.
Love it.
And that's where I am. That's all. Just the way I deal with it. So, yeah. So, a couple of things Jimmy G. I know you guys don't want to talk about him, but what the hell is up his throwing? Especially the one with Sheffield and the one over Ayuk. What's up with that shit? Overthrowing shit like that. I don't get that shit.
Just typical Jimmy ball, man.
Yeah. I got you.
We spoke about this on stream, didn't we, though, Ryan? When the when the interception came a pass. If you're not 100% sure that you can make the throw while being actually rushed out the pocket, throw the ball out. You got another down to use it for, and instead he tried to make a play. He overthrew Trent Sherfield and landed straight into the receiver's arms, defender's arms. Sometimes a quarterback has to fight another day, and unfortunately he didn't do that. But there was another 3 times in that game. We spoke about in the first quarter. A wheel route. He moved off to the left-hand side. But that was more of the running back's fault. That was more Elijah Mitchell's fault for not taking care of his blocker. Had he had done that, he had George Kittle running on the far end corner post, and that was a touchdown all day long. The second one as well to Brandon Ayuk, just overthrew him again, wide open as well. I mean, fuck me, even Blake Bortles could make that sort of throw, and he's shit. So, and obviously the other one was Trent Sherfield as well, which is inexcusable. I mean, I banged my table, knocked my glass off because I was like, how can you even make that sort of throw? He was solid throughout, but there were just little tiny bits that really aggravated you. And then the back-breaking interception, which could have flipped the game on its head.
Really could have. Really could have. And to be honest with you, just from knowing the dynamics, what I know from the Jimmy G experience, I expected it almost too. I was like, okay, here's where maybe the ride ends. Like we've we got the best of the good Jimmy. Now the bad Jimmy is gonna take away from that. You know what I mean? Everything was like looking like it was almost like Pandora's box. Like you already had what you wanted, but you're like, let me just see, take another chance, and you take another shelf, and you're in Pandora's box. Now you get to see the flip side of the shit you didn't want, the gamble you shouldn't have took, and it was like a gamble, to be honest, that I wouldn't have took if I was Jimmy G's situation. It's like we have the game in hand. It's an unnecessary gamble to take, and why do you take it? And so. And there's a lot of Jimmy G stands. They're like, "Whoa," you know what I mean? They're on you. They were like, "Why don't you understand what he brings to the table?" And I want to say, in rebuttal to that, why don't you understand when he takes away the head scratching moves like that? Most people can see, like, you know what I mean? It's maddening.
And that gave the Cowgirls all the momentum too, man. Crowd was back into it. Cowgirls were back into it. You could tell our whole team was kind of like their heads were down, like, oh, not this again. You could tell the way they were like kind of starting to get down on themselves, like, oh,
exactly.
Jimmy, why, Jimmy? You know, it was stress, man. That part was stress. Like this, they are gonna freaking blow it. I mean, oh my gosh. But they didn't, boy, they didn't. So we're good. But yeah, I feel you. It's that Jimmy ball is kind of
it's just how we were riding the roller coaster with him in 2019. We made it to the Super Bowl, but then you just never know when that ugly snake is gonna reveal his head. Like, and then he overthrew Emmanuel Sanders in the Super Bowl, and that's where his legacy is always going to be. As far as the Niners, we're always going to remember him. Unless he wins the Super Bowl this year, his legacy is still always going to be like we had 10-point. Kansas City had a 10-point deficit against us with 10 minutes left, and all he had to do was just be a quarterback that wins that game. And he overthrows Emmanuel Sanders. Will always be etched in every 49ers fan's mind that he overthrew that. And that's where he's going to always be remembered. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter how far we go. If we don't win a Super Bowl, that's where we'll always remember him.
And that's the difference between being a team player and then wanting all the glory.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right, man.
That's a fact. Yes.
But I do love both of your backgrounds. I love them. I love them.
And they're both at the bottom. It's so perfect. It's so good. Y'all killing it down there. But going off of what you just said, Carl, like and this is why there's two different kind of footballs, because in soccer everybody has to be, not saying football's not a team sport, but soccer everybody has to be on the same kind of page. And like one person, one bad apple will really ruin the bunch. Like one rotten apple will spoil the whole bunch. And I'm not saying, I'm not trying to be so hard on Jimmy, but he's kind of that guy. He's at a big time leader position for, in our football, the quarterback is the main leader, and you follow him. So if he makes a bad play, the momentum and everything and the morale all goes down with that.
That's right, man. You know it. You called it, man. You called it. And I'm just, what a freaking ride, man, we're going on right now, right?
Roller coaster, Troy. Roller coaster.
You know this, my brother. You know this. It's crazy.
I know.
Like they're just putting us fans through some madness, right? Like,
man,
last week, today,
I had a heart attack through this whole game, man.
My freaking heart rate is like, what? I'm not even in the game, but I'm like, oh, weird.
You died,
guys.
It's crazy.
I gotta do it. It's a given. You know I'm about to ask right now, right? I put in the top there. That come on, victory shots. Come on.
I got a little Mountain Dew, I guess.
Carl, you can do whatever you want. I'm sorry about your Patriots, man. I'm sorry about your Patriots. I'm sorry, man. Sorry about your Patriots.
Oh,
man.
please don't. I've just about got over it. Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
No, but you know what?
Now
I
I've
feel
just
like
got
the
over it.
Patriots, the Patriots are in for like a good future. Bill Belichick is going to reinvent everything with what he has. You guys just got to get more weapons, and I feel like you guys are going to be in the driver's seat. The Bills are. I think you guys just got blown out by the team that probably wins the Super Bowl. The Bills are my pick if the Niners don't. You know.
Nah. I think
You
Josh
don't think so?
Josh Allen is too much of a roller coaster. He could play good one game, he could play absolutely horrible the next.
I agree with you. You definitely real. I had him on a fantasy team, so I can't disagree with you on that.
His two best games he's played in has came ironically against the same team. In week 16 against the Patriots, and then obviously yesterday in the wildcard game, he was outstanding in both games. But we know they're going to face the Chiefs. They beat them early on in the season, but let's be real here. The Kansas City Chiefs were all over the place, defensively and offensively. They couldn't fucking get anything going at all. The way I'm watching this game right now, the Chiefs are just putting the Steelers 35 points at the minute. They're kicking their ass, and they're just making Big Ben, walk out like Dan Marino, frankly. So, no, I don't think the Bills... if I really, really wanted a team to actually represent us in the AFC, I actually want Tennessee to do it. I think Tennessee I want to do it because they've actually gone through so many players this year. I think they've gone like 80 players this season because of injuries and COVID and so on. Obviously, Derrick Henry going out week 8 didn't help matters either. I would love them to represent the AFC. I would. Them or Cincinnati, because Cincinnati have now got that feel-good factor about them. They finally got rid of their 31-year drought of not winning a playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
So, anybody from the FC but the Chefs, I hate the effing Chefs. Hate them. Forever, I'll hate them forever. I don't care. They cost us a freaking chip, man. F them. Straight up.
Now, speaking of injuries, Bosa, please be okay. Warner, please be okay.
He came back in the game. Warner played.
Yeah, no, but you never know. I mean, I think he was pushing himself.
Yeah.
You know, I just pray to God that hopefully Bosa is okay, and hope he's just a stinger. That's all I hope God it is, because I hope it ain't worse than what it was, because it looked bad. That's how he got hit like that. It was bad.
It looked like a stinger, but they said concussion, so that made me ease my mind.
Because when he went and reached down, I thought he was reaching down for his ankle or his knee. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. KARL seen me do it too. All I did was do this and threw everything down. I can't believe what just happened.
Ugh.
I'm like, no. So I was real upset when he went down, and thank God, hope it's just a stinger, a concussion. Hope he gets over it in the next couple of days. Hope he makes a full-time practice, because I know we definitely need him. I know we do, because he brings a lot of intensity to that defensive line. He does.
Yeah. If he doesn't play, then I'll start panicking with you. We get a panic podcast, and because it's over.
Please don't say it's over. I don't want to hear that. I really don't want to hear that.
It's like the healthiest we've been all season.
Oh my God.
So we can't. Man, we got to get them back if possible, because every step up, man, is closer and closer and more intense, right? Like you climb that ladder, 3 of 6, right, Ryan? 3 of 6.
I got you, man. Don't worry, I'm there with you. I'm there.
If we lose Bosa, it's not over. That was a bad phrase, but it's not over.
Right.
If we lose him, it's probably over.
Gosh,
so that makes sense. If that makes sense, if that sounds better to you guys, it's not over, you know, but it probably is over. Like, you know, say in the best possible way.
Yeah, they got to get pressure on Rodgers somehow. Somehow. I don't know.
We had both of the last time we played him, we lost, and we lost when we gave him. He got 30 seconds and came down the field. I was at that game.
Golly, man, you're right. You're right. Sick. Too much
They
time.
said that was too much time, and I was like, nah, that shouldn't be too much time. We got this. He went down the field, and it was too much time.
Too much time. Just think about this, though. If we beat the Cowgirls, right? If we beat Green Bay, then we got to play probably Tampa. Are you kidding me? Just to get to the bowl?
I wouldn't be so sure. I think if the Rams beat the Cardinals, I think the Rams will end up in the NFC Championship, because if there's one team the Buccaneers do kind of fall foul to, it is the Rams.
Okay.
The Rams are beating them. The Rams are beating them twice in like the last 2 years, I think.
That's a serious gauntlet, though. If we get, you know what I mean?
The NFC's have got the NFC as a total gauntlet anyway.
Yeah,
You're gonna
it is
any team you face out that lot.
No, I'm saying my wife real quick. It's all sorry.
Thank you.
I wasn't talking to you, Carl. I wasn't talking to
you. I know. But no, yeah, the NFC is a total gauntlet. I think any team you face, it's going to be a very, very hard task.
Yes.
The Buccaneers are the reigning champions. You know, you can't sniff them out at all. The Cardinals have dropped off the boil, but all it takes is one spark from Kyler Murray, and all of a sudden you're behind the chains. And the Rams, they've got a superstar team. Unfortunately, they got a quarterback who's never won a playoff game in his life, and Blake Bortles and Tim Tebow have.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
fact.
It's going to be interesting. And Green Bay are probably the best team in football currently, with the way they've just been going about their season.
Yes.
But they're 0-4 in the NFC Championships since the last time they won the Super Bowl. They've always seemed to slip up on that last game. And I think if they don't do it this year, Rodgers will probably move on.
Yeah,
or retire, whichever.
My wife just said, "Don't interrupt Carl." Sorry, Carl. My apologies.
Anyway, Ryan, I'm going to make a move, mate. It's 20-4 in the morning here in the UK.
I got you, man. I got you. Go ahead, man.
I do definitely need to sleep now because I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. So
no problem, man. Go to sleep.
Nice talking to you.
Nice to meet you, man.
But yes, have a good night.
Big up to you, Jizzle. Big up to you, Troy. I've already followed you as well. Yeah, and I'll catch you lot down the road, guys.
No, Carl, bud. See you Saturday, bud. Love you, man. Later.
See you soon. Bye.
Yep. That was great. Thanks for going, Carl. Thanks for coming in, man. Thank you. Yeah, he asked me about a half hour before we came on. Would you like me to come on? It's like, yeah, go ahead, man. Be a special guest.
Man.
Hell yeah.
No, man. My boy Scott on.
Yeah, what happened to Scott? What happened to Scott? What happened?
Oh, he had his kids.
Sonny. I'm sorry, Sonny. What happened to Sonny?
Oh, he had to go. Yeah, he kids stuff too.
Okay. No problem. I got you.
When do you think we'll know about the injuries from? Will we know by tomorrow or Wednesday?
Probably by tomorrow.
We won't know till like next Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to say Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm expecting everything to go well. I'm faithful when it comes to that. I feel like a concussion. Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to be able to be back. If that's all it is, nothing else. That's all we can go by is concussion for Bosa. Warner came back to play, so I feel like he should be ready to go. And everybody knows now we come too far. Yes. We come so far. There's a saying, when you come so far down the road, it will cost you just as much time to turn around than to just keep going forward. And I believe that's where we're at right now. And us as a podcast, the Niner faithful and our Niner people on the field, we've come so far to turn around. It costs us just that much time to turn back. It costs us just that much time to turn around and go back. So we're full forward, and hopefully we go full forward with full health. Yes. And I just want to see us achieve everything that we could possibly achieve throughout the season. And like it's been a
Absolutely, man.
tumultuous season. Some of us wanted Jimmy, some of them wanted Lance. Then we have to just support Jimmy.
Yes.
And it's not a hard thing for us because that red and gold is who we support. Whoever has that red and gold,
That's
we'll
it, man.
support them.
Yep.
Because there's nothing finer than a Niner.
Nothing. I love it. I love it, man. Did we only get Kittle the ball one time?
I think so. I
One
honestly think
time,
so.
huh? Yo, they gotta get him the ball big time next week.
Yeah, I think it was only one
They gotta-
time. That's all. It was only one
Gotta
time. I
get him
thought.
and like I called it earlier, I'm like Ayuk is gonna have a game, right? I was kind of right on that.
You were.
Right? Ayuk did his thing tonight.
You did.
But yeah, we've got to. Oh man, Green Bay scares me. I'm not going to front. They scare me.
They should.
They got weapons, man. They got both sides of the
If we're being
ball.
realistic, this is where the dream comes to an end. And like I was saying earlier, my boy said, "You guys are schemers." I said, "Well, I'd rather be a schemer than a dreamer."
That's right.
And now we're getting to the point where, it's just like you bought a whole bunch of tickets and you put your tickets on, you go on the ride, but now your tickets ran out, and then they tell you, hey, your tickets ran out. And I'm like, well, okay, that's it for the ride. I thought that was a quick ride. And but if we're being realistic, this is where the ride should end. But you know what? This ride that came with you guys, you Ryan, you Troy, you Lawrence, you Mark.
Yes.
I don't want to be realistic. I don't want the ride to end.
At
I want
all.
to stay on. And hey, man, if I had to put another quarter in or whatever,
That's right,
I want to
boy.
believe. I want to believe. And that's what
Get
we
another
do.
ticket.
Faithful. Always faithful. 24.
Always. 24. I mean, they're the number one seed for a reason, but our guys ain't going to be scared of them. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to be like, oh, it's Green Bay. What do we do? Our
We
team
go
is
down
tight,
fighting.
man.
We go down on our shield. We go down on our shield. Hey,
right.
there's a good show. I don't know. You probably should have watched the prequel. This is like the sequel of the show, Yellowstone. I don't know if you guys are on that, right?
I love
That's
it.
not the show I'm talking about. I love
Kevin
that show.
Costner. Kevin
I
Costner.
ran all the way through that. I love that show. But there's a show called 1883.
Love it.
And we all grew up playing Oregon Trail, and it goes through that. Like they got to go make that Oregon Trail.
Yes.
And a lot of them going to die from all these old school diseases that don't exist now.
The river.
Polio. They got to cross
the
river and everything.
Yep.
But that's what the Niners did. You know what I mean? Those people had to do that trail to get to California, and they were prospectors. And you know what the 49 came from? Those were prospective miners. They were called 49ers. That's what they became because they were coming for the gold rush. And so when you start learning the history of our team and everything and digging into that, it's kind of how that resiliency that we have. We're prospecting. We're trying to get gold. You know that trophy they have. It's got a stem and it's a football, but it's gold. All that's gold. And so, there's nothing finer than being a Niner and just trying to be a miner and mine your own gold. Like everybody's mining their own cryptocurrency and everything, but we're throwbacks. We're mining our own gold and we're trying to get more rings before it all.
It's always gold over silver too.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Gold over cheese too. Let's do that.
Yeah, I never asked you, Troy, when you first came in, but how you doing? How you feeling, man?
Oh, I'm still pretty dizzy. I got that IV poisoning in my inner ear or whatever.
All right.
So they're giving me steroids and all this other stuff, but it's freaking, it messes up. Yeah, it's crazy. I've never had it before. I never had it before, so this is a whole new. It's crazy, man. IV poisoning? What? I never had that. But I know y'all know about this.
I didn't know that was a such thing, but yeah.
Debo.
Oh, I love that cup, man. That is
King.
everything.
Let's go, baby.
Love it. I mean,
I know that you're 49 years old, and that's the 40 year I want to. I could wait, but your 49 year. Everybody that's a 49 fan, you almost want that to be your biggest birthday celebration because I gotta do something big. Oh man, I'm about to bring you guys all out for my 49th birthday. To be honest with you guys, and expensive paid.
I want to go to a game. My first one ever. That's what I want to do.
Troy, I wanted to ask you a question real quick, Troy.
Okay, I'll make that happen for you, Troy. Show.
You know,
don't
tell
even
me.
worry. You have a place to stay and everything.
Hear me, Troy?
That's crazy.
You don't have to tell me the date, but what month is your birthday anyway?
April.
Oh, good. So it's after the Super Bowl. Good.
Yeah, man.
So hopefully you get it. Hopefully you get it. Man. I know. I got you.
So yeah, it's the big
your birthday's around my daughter's birthday.
Yeah, Aries.
Yep.
April 2.
April 2, huh? Damn.
Almost an April Fool, but nah, not yet. Not quite.
You're about maybe 2 or 3 weeks from my daughter. My daughter's 23rd.
Love it. There you go.
Yeah.
We gotta get together all on something real soon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was hoping that, well, this is a long hope. I was kind of hoping that the Raiders could keep going, and this means nothing to you guys, so it's kind of meaningless to say. But I wanted the Raiders to, because the Super Bowl's in LA this year. I wanted the Raiders to possibly, in my lifetime, when the Raiders were here, I always wanted to have a Raiders-Niners Super Bowl. This means nothing to you guys, but you guys know the rivalry, how we hate the Raiders, but like we want to I want to see them in the Super Bowl and win in the Super Bowl just to always have that over.
Always.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
And, you guys aren't here to know the sentiment, how much, it shouldn't be a rivalry, right? But
it is. It is big time.
It's really hard to explain.
It really is. There's a lot of.
I was hoping that, and then I was going to say, hey, man, I was going to let's all come down here, man. Whatever we got to do, we all meet in LA and just go to a bar or something.
We play the AFC West next year, so I'm going to.
Let me just, since you know this, I'm going to that Raider game in Vegas.
I've been
planning. Yes.
Ooh.
I would love if you guys could all maybe come down there. I know we all got families and stuff, but it'd be just so dope to just meet you guys in person.
Because I'm an hour away from Denver, so Niners are coming to Denver next year.
That sounds so tempting.
I want to start traveling in some games too, so I'm down to do that too.
But I do want to go to Levi's. I got to go with all the freaking faithful.
You'll always have a place to stay, Troy. I promise you. And
I appreciate that, my brother.
I'll drive you to the game. We go in there together. Whatever you need, I got you. And I
love that. Thank you, man. I appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
I've got to make it happen, man. Life is short. So
and then
I'm all in.
And we want to see another title while we can see it. Like I've said this many times, like the last Super Bowl against Tennessee, we had a really, really good team. And then there was a lot of Niner fans at this function, but there's a lot of people that weren't fans, like Denver fans, Raider fans, hating on us.
Yeah.
And so once we lost, I'm ready. I'm rolling up. I'm out of here, right? You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm not partying with y'all, and we lost. But then one couple of Niner fans came out there saying, "Man, we'll be back next year." I'm like, "No." That's what Dan Marino thought when he played us. He said I was going to be back again.
We'll be back every year. Nope.
Yeah, he never made it back ever again. That's That's the most foolish thing to say is just because you have a good team. The team that loses in the Super Bowl usually has that Super Bowl hangover and never really get back there.
It is so hard to win the Super Bowl. Oh my God, it's hard.
And that's why we root so hard. It's hard.
That sounds so tempting, Jizzle, to come out there. It is. Sounds so tempting. But
hey, Ryan,
I know we have a lot of love for her.
Everyone,
So.
if you come out here, don't have to worry about no hotel or nothing. You stay with me.
Gotcha.
That's
I
beautiful.
hope your house
Yeah,
is big enough. Hope your house is big enough. for
Oh,
all of
it's
us.
big. We got 3 bedrooms, bro. Don't worry about that.
Yes.
And since Troy, since you mentioned you're about an hour away from Denver, my wife just messaged me and said, "Oh, Denver, go Avalanche."
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, see,
The
I think
Avs,
it's gonna be too cold out there for me where you guys stay. I can't.
Yeah, it's cold right now. It's dead ass winter out here right now. So
What's your temperature anyway, Wyoming?
right now let's see. I think it's like 20 something right now.
Not that bad.
Woo, good Lord, what we doing?
It was 20-something.
25 right now here.
25. Yeah, it was in 20s for us today. It was 20s.
That's how y'all
Sucks.
living out there?
Yup. It's cold out here in the east. In the east, yes, it's cold because it all
If I
blows
do
out
it-
towards us.
Shit, if I do it.
Yeah, I had to use my snowblower a couple days ago. Like, this sucks, man. Pushing it, blowing back on you, and oh man. I don't like the cold, man. I'm not a cold fan. So.
I'm with you, Troy. I'm with you all the way on that, man.
Brutal.
I can't stand the cold.
Brutal.
I love the hotness.
Yep.
78 degrees. Hell yeah, I love
Yep.
that degree. Hell
That's
yeah.
right.
That's me all the way.
That.
My wife knows that too.
Yes.
I work for a gas station company, and it's cold out there.
Freaking cold, man.
It is, man. And it gets your back so much when you're a big guy.
What do you guys think about the opening line for the game?
5.5.
Yep.
Yeah, 5.5.
I honestly think that's right in our wheelhouse because
Yes.
I thought just like this Cowboy line, I knew it was off. And I knew you should bet Niners because it was only 3. The home team gets 3 for just being the home team. So I knew Vegas had us favored. That's an easy call right there. And so looking at it with Green Bay, we'll never be able to infiltrate their stadium. And so they are 2 points more than the 3, 2.5 points more than the 3. It's Vegas saying that they favor Green Bay.
Just slightly, though, right?
Yeah, slightly, yeah. Slightly,
they automatically get 3 for being home, and then the 2.5. Right?
2 is what they're really favored by.
Yes.
But this is where I just said, we're faithful, but we're realistic, and this is, if they do this next one, this was all destiny for all us to meet.
Yep.
This already was, to be honest, for all of us to meet and everything we're going to do, we're going to carry this in. And if the Lord says the same, we're going to do this for years.
Yes.
Because we are all together, brung together for a reason anyways.
That's right. That's right, man.
But
I love it. I love it.
But if we get past this next one, it's really divine intervention because
don't say nothing negative, Jack and Jizzle. Don't say nothing negative, please. You'll get my hopes up.
No, I'm saying something positive next. It'll be really divine intervention because it's saying the Lord really has something good in store for us and for the Niners. That's what I was going to say. And that's something positive, you know what I mean? So we're already in the positive already, you know what I mean?
Already. That's right.
You guys got any drink over there or not? Anything to drink? Water or anything?
I got water.
Cup.
Yeah, here you go. Ready?
Yes.
Go, baby.
Cheers up, guys. Love you, brothers.
Love you guys.
Ah, yeah. Nice juice. Tasty.
Sweet taste of victory right there.
So I'm really trying to say stuff positive, speak stuff into existence. And I was real confident. My 40 didn't come that I said I was going to get that 40 burger. That didn't come through. But we we brung that dub home. So,
Dub, baby.
I'm positive, man. I'm really positive. I'm positive about everything, and like Troy said, man, we live vicariously through this team, and tomorrow is not promised. You can get in your car and
that's right,
and that's it. You know what I mean? Just going to work. But I want my last memory to be a good memory of the Niners just winning the Super Bowl.
Love it, man.
That's 6-1.
6, baby.
Why can't it be this year? Why not?
Why not us? Right?
Yeah. Exactly. Who got it better than us?
Nobody.
That's
Love
Okay,
it.
Bailey.
Love
Okay,
it.
Bailey. Okay, Bailey.
yeah.
Oh, believe me, that's one of the songs I listen to on the way to my wife's work when we do a victory. I listen to that song every time.
I still bump that too because
Mm-hmm.
that really like was like a to me it's more in tune than Bang Bang Niner game. It's more because um man, who got better jerseys than us? Who got better colors? Who got better history? You want to call us? You want to call Dallas America's team? Well, we
Nope.
won our fifth before they won their fifth. How are
That's
they
right.
America's team?
That's
Who
right.
got it better than us?
Yo, Troy, I want to bounce off that right now. Okay, I said it before, and I'll say it again. We had 5 rings before anybody else did. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know
right.
how hell Dallas got friggin' America's best team, but Troy, I want to bounce off that friggin' picture you sent on our text message about
Okay.
outside the fighting.
Yeah. In the
I
parking
can't
lot,
believe that shit. I can't believe that shit.
beating
You know,
each other's ass. Cowboy fans pummeling each other like
it was all Cowboys fans. There were
all
no Niner
Cowboys
fans.
fans. There's
it
no
looked like
Niner
the
fans.
Niners fans on there when I saw that picture, and it looked like a lot of red in there though. Like if you put, oh man, if I want
Yeah,
to put
I ain't got the picture up on there. I ain't got the
nah,
picture
it's
up
all
on there.
good. But it looked like a lot of red in there. I don't think it was just Cowboy fans fighting.
It's crazy, man. I
I
don't
think they
know.
were fighting Niner fans because they were mad that they took that L.
I couldn't
That's what it
believe
looked like.
that. I couldn't believe it.
Take that L, baby. Yeah, crazy though, man. I talked to my guy Breezy, and he said that there was way more red than it showed like on the TV.
Yeah,
He said there was red, like real red. I mean, they had their little, white towel, whatever. But he said it was like probably over 60% red when he was there.
damn.
So the faithful travel
It
would
looked like
travel.
it. It looked like it.
Yep.
And you see the camera, how the camera was cutting into all the whiteness. They try to sell that shit real good.
Of course, man.
I think they were probably going over all the other, all the same ones over and over again.
Yeah,
all
the same.
photos.
I love seeing the ones crying in the stands, all the girls crying and the dudes pouting and take that L. I love it, man. But yeah, like my guy Jizzle said, he's like, I don't know, there's going to be, Green Bay, they show up too, though, man. There's going to be, you know what I mean, for next week. I don't know if there'll
It's
be
gonna
as
be the
many.
bigger challenge. Like if the Eagles could have did us a favor, we could ride this into another home game because either Arizona or the LA Rams would be a home game for us. We're gonna buy that out. Don't worry, Arizona in the playoff game or LA, we're buying that out, and it's another home game. Well,
right.
Realistically, we should have had 4 straight road games, but we would have had another home game. We'd have had another home game.
Yes, man.
So now we got the harder road, but
Way
I
hard.
really believe that this team is battle tested, resilient, and ready for it.
And guys, every show I'm gonna do with you guys, and whoever I do it with, I'm gonna flash this baby every
Love
day.
it.
Every day.
Countdown.
I'm not
6.
not stopping either. I'm not stopping it. So
That's right.
Can't stop, won't stop.
That's
That's right.
right.
That's
Bang,
right.
bang. Faithful, baby. Faithful. Yeah, man. Great show, guys. Love this.
'49er gang or don't bang.
bang.
What?
Shout out to Lawrence and shout out
Fact.
definitely Mark.
Shout out, my brothers.
Yep.
That's right.
Shout out to you guys.
We love all y'all. Fact.
49.
Let me see here now.
Shout out to whatever says voon.rent. Woo! Whatever that is. In the chat.
Shout out to the people that post comments in different languages or inexplicable.
Yeah,
like
that
there
one.
he goes. There he goes. Boom rant. What is that?
Thank you, Voon Rent.
Shout out to whatever that is. No one knows what you're talking about, but yeah, shout out to that.
I tried to use the translator, but the translator's not working for me. I don't know why it's not working. So translator is not really working for me. So kudos to you. I can't pronounce your name either. I'm sorry. I can't pronounce your name, but I apologize for that. But if I knew how to say your name, thank you for the comment. And I know it's not in our language, but thank you very much for commenting.
Being
At
in
least.
here.
Thank you.
Yep.
If you're a Niner fan, we did it. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
If you're a Cowboy
Right.
fan, I'm sorry. Sorry. Really am.
It's too bad for them.
Man, if you're a Cowboy fan, man, just go cry in the car, man. No feelings, dude. We don't even know what you're saying, man. Just go
Right.
cry in the car. You're going to cry in the car.
Debo took that chain. Go cry in the car.
Now, Debo already didn't take that chain, man. You took your chain. Go cry in the car. My grandma gave me that chain. You got to go cry in that car first.
He's going to cry in that car. I love it.
We don't deal with crybabies. We don't deal with cowgirls. We deal with
That's right.
Niners. You know what I mean?
Fact. I love it.
Okay, my brothers. What's your faithful final thoughts for the game? I'm sure we're going to probably keep on going with it for the rest of the week until we talk about the frigging pack or cheeseheads, I should say. But what are your final thoughts for the game so far?
Go ahead, brother.
My final thoughts for the game is I already kind of knew we were going to do this, and so I don't really have a lot of thoughts on it. But we just handled our business, man. It was a business trip, and shout out to the people that were on the Dallas Brain staff that thought it was going to be a good idea to tell them to wear white when we wearing red, and made it look like a massacre. You know what I mean? Shout out to them and all the people that went, Niner faithful that are watching, that went out there and handled their business and represented us. Big ups to them. And that's all I got to say.
Beautiful. My final thoughts is I'd like to shout out all the haters, all the doubters, all up on the ESPNs and all up on the other channels, all picking Dallas. Everyone's all on Dallas. That's how we are, man. I love that. Keep doubting us. You know what I'm saying? Please keep doubting this team. Everyone, please pick Green Bay. Everybody expect a blowout because this team's built differently, man. I got a feeling, for real. You know, and this team is just tight. They're together. You can tell they're a brotherhood when you watch them, right? They got each other's back. Even with Jimmy's mess ups, they're just like, all right, let's just come back and do what we do and try to get this win. So shout out to all the faithful. Shout out to everybody who loves our Niners. Shout out to you, my brothers. I love y'all. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got you, my brothers. And I tell you guys, that game shouldn't have been that close. We should have won that. Like my score prediction was 20-14. We should at least won that by that much. That interception really killed it. It really did. And of course, Jimmy G throwing over Sheffield and over Ayuk, both wide open catches.
Yes,
they had a good stride.
Yes,
yeah, Ayuk. What's that?
I said right. I was just saying right.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so Ayuk went further if he actually caught it. It would actually went further.
I disagree. Like, oh my God, seriously.
No, we cannot do that next week. Seriously, we cannot.
No.
Green Bay don't play, man. If you do, no, man. Jimmy, please.
Jimmy. And then, if you go to the spaces on Twitter and you listen to people, we're divided. There's a lot of Jimmy fans. They'll be like, man, y'all don't know what you're talking about. If it was up to you guys, Trey Lance would be in, we'd be out the playoffs. But I don't even know that because we got a good surrounding cast of any quarterback that we play, and we got a good running game. So you can just hide your quarterback behind that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But, Jimmy Stans will be like, if they were to come on this show, if you would bring the right guests on this show, for instance, and they were a Jimmy G Stan, they'll be like hitting us with all kind of facts like, you guys, if you guys got your wish, we wouldn't even be talking 49er football right now. And so, and then that's a good point, to be honest with you. It's not irrefutable that we could say that's a truth, you know what I mean? All we can go by is what we believe in. And we don't believe in Jimmy G. It's as simple, and and playing. But at the end of this year, I want this year to be as good as possible. And then I know we're jumping off that ship, before.
Yeah, man. Yes.
But
Yeah. The last thing I want to put towards that is, yes, I agree with both of you by saying, Jimmy, you cannot do that next week. Overthrows.
Please
Can't
don't.
do it. You can't do it. Not against Green Bay.
Nope.
Because we would have had him in the first of the year, but that clock management stuff got all messed up. So basically, we just got to go in there, hope we're all healthy. Hopefully, pray to God that Bose is okay.
Ugh.
And we have a full practice of everybody comes in Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then come and do our business in Green Bay. That's all I have.
That's it.
You know,
That's it.
I'm sure we'll be talking more about it tomorrow and whatever. So I don't do the question. I know that's Mark's, so I'm gonna leave that as that. So, my brothers, I love y'all. And shout out to definitely Lawrence and Mark. They couldn't make it tonight, so it's all good. Hope we see you guys next one.
That dub.
All right.
Get that dub, baby.
All right. Let's go Niners all the way, baby.
All the way.
sure.